through the first team defense. Can you tell us what happened on that play?
Oh, just scrimmage and hard runs versus a great defense. So any run that's a positive run is a good one against them.
Elijah, what's your take on the running backs now with Samir's injury in terms of what Georgia has at that position?
Georgia's known as RBU, so our coaches will figure it out and we'll find a way to make it work out.
Elijah, you speak on Joe McGee and the depth that he's built at this running back position to kind of be able to compensate for an injury like that?
Coach McGee does a great job with teaching all of us every rep. Like last year when we were behind Sonny and Nick, he told you we prepared every week like we were going to play the game. So now when it's our time, we will be prepared. So he teaches everybody that same way. So everybody that's here is prepared to play. Yeah.
Is starting something that's important to you on any level?
As a competitive player, so I always like to be the first one on the field. But I've always been taught when you get the ball, just shine.
What was the circumstance? Like, didn't you get a start last year in the SEC championship game?
Oh yeah, at fullback I did. Yeah.
So was it fullback, right?
Yeah.
So you don't count that?
Yeah, no, not at running back. I'm not really a fullback, but any way to get on the field.
Is that something that you're still doing it at all? Because now there's no Christian anymore. So I mean, you guys don't really have a fullback that we know of.
Nah, I haven't been lined up at fullback in this camp.
Elijah, how does it help you guys when you run behind an offensive line that is as talented as they are, as big as they are? Like day to day working with those guys, what does it do for you guys?
They open big holes, so I love them. So they're super big. They cover people up. So it's like almost like it's almost a running back's dream when you're running. You don't see nothing but your guy's back. So it's a dream.
Elijah, I know y'all have had time to process it for a while now, but have you and DeAndre and Brian had time to just think about the fact that the guys you're going to be replacing next year in Chubb, Michelle, and now it's your turn to go out there and kind of show your things? Is that something that's been discussed much between you three guys?
Our coach always says do less thinking and more working, so that's what we try to do. So we just go work because it's only one way to replace the type of great guys like that, and that's to go to work.
How are Zamir's spirits after his injury?
He's a real strong dude, probably a lot stronger than me because I don't know how I would handle that. He's real strong. He's still been uplifted, still tells jokes, still is just as the most live one in the room. So he's doing great.
What was your initial reaction when you saw or heard about it?
It's my little brother. So you feel so bad for him because I seen how hard he worked to come back from his first one. So I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be back and stronger than ever.
Elijah, can you elaborate on the relationship that you and Zamir have? I know he hasn't been here for too long, but since you just called him your brother, you just elaborate on that.
Well, he got here in January, so Zamir is more fit to my style of running. We kind of run similar. So a lot of the stuff we did together, so a lot of times we were paired together, so a lot of times I was teaching him stuff. So we got closer during camp. He was my roommate, so we got closer as it went, so me and him were real close.
Elijah, another guy that you might be close with is Brian Harry. You guys are both around the same age and both had to kind of wait your turn. What does it mean for you guys and now that you're expected to take on more of the responsibility of running backs?
Me and him are both very excited. Brian's also like a brother, so it's real exciting for both of us.
How competitive are all you guys? You and DeAndre in particular.
Well, me and DeAndre don't necessarily compete against each other, compete against the defense. So me and him are always giving tips on how was that run. First person to come back, so how was that run? Did you see something there that I didn't see? So it's more of a helpful, but when we get in the game, it's our zone.
Elijah, how do you see DeAndre be able to continue to step into his role, as he in the preseason going into the fall this season? How have you seen sort of grow and just really through the fall practices and before the fall?
Well, Swift's been here since he got here, so he had to. He's got better in other aspects of his game, becoming a more complete back and everything. But I think he's going to be very ready to step into that role and be an awesome back.
What do you see from James Cook? I know he's a pretty fast guy, but from your perspective,
Cook is really good. I like Cook a lot. He's real fast, and he plays like the type of intensity that he's not scared of nobody, even though he's kind of a small guy.
How is your mentality this fall camp compared to your previous fall camps here? Now that you have this great opportunity in front of you,
I would say more so just to try to take on a leadership role. Other guys, younger guys, looking up to me, and I can't really ever slack off because so many people are watching me. So I think it's helped a lot.
Should running backs cover punts?
Yes, sir, I do. So whatever Coach Mark tells me to do, I'm doing.
Now, you mentioned that you and Zamir have similar running styles, and obviously, with him down, how much have you thought about what that might mean for your workload this upcoming season?
I prepare my body the right way during the off season, so I'm ready for whatever Coach Mark wants me to have.
Elijah, in terms of your progression as a running back, I mean, what was kind of one moment or one run or game that you had last year that kind of helped boost your confidence?
Just any run in the, in a big time game always boosts your confidence. But I've always had high self confidence in myself, thinking I can run the ball versus anybody. So just now going out here and being able to do it on a consistent basis, I think I'll get a lot of confidence as the season goes on.
What's been your dad's advice for you this season? Any good words?
My dad's a real hard worker, so he's always instilled in me from a young age, just keep working. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys, like, he knows I'm going to do well. He just wants me to keep working.
Yeah, I didn't know if you had anything special to say this year, given that you'd have more of the opportunity this year to show yourself.
Yeah, he just says, do what you've been doing your whole life.
Yeah.
Is there, and this is an obvious question, but is there still a pressure there with the fame that your father acquired?
It's I would say I put more pressure on myself than letting that be the pressure. So I always like to live up to my name, because Holyfield's a special last name to me, regardless. But so I think it still plays a factor, but I'm always working hard, and that's the only way you can get out of it.
When's the last time you watched one of those?